Let's see some before and after on the Matterhorn. All right. The old is on the top left, new is on the bottom right. And we're going to get a new feature right away on this lift where it's completely dark. Previously, it was just a really poor snow-like effect, kind of an afterthought. Today, you'll have a Yeti on your left if you're on the Tomorrowland side, which you can see coming up. And on the right, if you're on the Fantasyland side, he's kind of chasing after you up this incline right there behind that icy stuff. Kind of reminds me of the effect they do on Ghost Galaxy, where you see the demon, space demon, whatever, kind of chase you along the track as you zoom to the right. And actually, we're gonna pause right here because I want to talk about this scene right here. Previously, this scene was a dedication to Frank Wells, who was a former president of Disney, he worked alongside Michael Eisner at the same time. He died in a helicopter crash while on a mountain climbing expedition. And today, it's just a collection of damaged bobsleds, presumably trophies of the Yeti or something like that. And it looks really cool. But I kind of wish they could have at least kept that, the Wells Expedition box that we'll see here in a second. It wouldn't have affected the scene at all, and I would like to see them still pay that respect to Frank. We're on the Fantasyland side here, so our first new herald will be on our right. It's pretty breathtaking the first time you ride by, so we'll stop and take a good close look at it. Let's change focus here, hang on. Okay, Herald 1.0 first. Bright red eyes, dark black face, full body in view. He's excellent, don't you think? A pretty convincing effect, but on reflection, I think he might be a little too Scooby-Doo, maybe? With the red eyes and all that. At least when you compare him to Herald 2.0. So let's switch back over. Oh, you know what? Back it up because I need a clear shot. Yeah, there's that handsome devil. All right. First, they now have him reaching through and at you from behind like a snow wall. And I like this a lot. He no longer has that dark black face and red eyes, which means he now must have a more fully realized face. And he does, am I right? He looks much more real and more menacing. There's a definite sort of I'm gonna get you action from the animatronics too, which is cool. Very scary, I think, for many. So let's wind him back and see him again real quick, in full action. While we're riding along waiting for our next visit with Harold, let's talk about the track. It's the same, I think. Some have said that the track was smoother, but I don't think so. And I'm pretty sure they never announced anything about updating or upgrading the track. But I rode both sides, and they both rode the same as I remember them. I'm pretty good at syncing video, right? I tell you what, it's harder than it looks. And because one ride is always a little faster or slower than another. So I'll leave it to you to guess my secret. All right, let's stop here again to check in on Harold. Here's Harold 1.0 again, same as the other, looking ready to haunt the old hotel on the mountain because there's a gold strike inside that nobody else knows about, and he would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you dang kids. All right, let's switch. Again, he looks quite a bit more complete, more detailed, more ferocious. I think this one is even better than the first one, don't you agree? He feels fuller. And I think I can, well, maybe it's just our angle because we got a better shot of him here, but his face looks like I can see more detail in his face, and he looks a little chubbier than the other one. All right. Yeah, I think they've done an outstanding job on these new heralds. There's no chance, in my opinion, that even the most hardy traditionalist will object to this upgrade. I mean, congratulations, Disney, you did it. I think you've done something that everybody will like. And yeah, the rest of the ride is just as we remember it, with a classic finish into the classic safety spiel. Welcome back, Matterhorn, and fresh bait! We've got lots more videos for you to see, so grab a churro and check out our Secrets in History videos, or maybe our ride-throughs, or you can just watch all of our weekly trip reports and have your mind blown by how much fun we're having. It truly is the best of Disney Baked Fresh Daily. Oh, and don't forget, you can support Fresh Baked through our Patreon campaign, linked below. Thanks again for watching, everybody. Fresh Baked!